What's up, everyone? It's Eric, former professional wrestler and former professional wrestling booker and promoter. I've promoted shows all around Canada, some of the biggest on the East Coast, thousands of people, and I've wrestled all around the world. So, why am I doing this video? There's a little online fiasco going on with Avery Styles' son about him not helping out with the ring and the chairs, setting up the chairs. And some people are like, well, he was just paid to be a wrestler. If you want to pay people to set up your chairs, hire your staff. Well, here's the thing. I'm very lucky to have been on both sides, a promoter and a wrestler. What I'll say is this. As a wrestler growing up, like at the beginning, I had to do that. I had to set up the chairs. I had to set up the ring. And I'll come back why it's a good thing. But I want to go as a promoter side. There's no money to hire a ring crew or a staff to set up the chairs. Because typically, indie events, you'll do anywhere from 200 to 400 people, and maybe less than that, sometimes more. So at the end of the day, it's like hiring a whole staff, you wouldn't be able to survive. So you need to rely on the guys, the boys, the gals. I say boys, it's just a general term that we use in wrestling, the boys, and it means girls, it's non-gender, to help out. Because if not, then there won't be no wrestling show. And if there's no wrestling show, then there'll be no wrestling. Okay? So, that being said, not all wrestlers are made the same. AJ Styles is a gigantic name. His son has that name. He has one of the best in the entire world to teach him. Okay? So, it's just like this. When I used to get bigger names to come down to wrestle in our events, they wouldn't set up chairs and set up the ring. Of course not. They're past that point in their careers, and you're bringing them in. So that's completely different. But you'll still find some people, aka Jack Swagger, PJ Black, like really good lads that they'll help out anyway. They're not going to carry the big beams, but they're just going to be out there talking to the lads and setting up the chairs and such. So that's my opinion. That's the only thing that I would suggest, which he's not going to see this anyway, AJ Styles' son, what I would suggest is the only reason I would say, oh, you should go out there is just for that camaraderie with the other guys, the other lads. Because you'll find some professionals, yes, there'll be guys out there that are marks for themselves, and you want to stay away from them. You can listen to them and identify who the marks are and who the professionals are. And then you start talking to the professionals, and you'll get good advice. And that's how you learn. And you want to know how to be in a locker room. You want to know how to interact with the guys, the guys out there, So that's the only reason I think he should have been out there. You don't have to break your back, and they're regular guys for that stuff. So that's the only thing I'm saying. It's my opinion. It might suck, it might be good. It's just a guy that was in the wrestling industry for 20 years. Hey, we'll see you next time.